Probably you have $100, you have $200, $300, $500, and even $1,000 and $2,000 and above, and you are looking for a way to invest this money in order to gain some cool profit. Stay with me as I bring to you the 3 top best investments in 2022. My name is Elliot. On today's edition of GH My Home TV, I bring to you the 3 top best investments in 2022 that could probably help you as you think through what you should do with your money and what investment is best for you. Today, we are going to look at 3 top best investments in 2022, which you can put your money in order to gain high returns. Now, I'm going to take you through step by step. You follow, you get a good vibes in it. So now we move on to the top 3 best investments in 2022. So you follow me along as I show you on the screen. I explain these top 3 best investments that you can probably put your money in such in order to gain high returns. So first of all, we have number 1, which is the high yield savings account. The high yield savings account. What is the high yield savings account? The high yield savings account is a type of savings account that typically pays 20 to 25 times the national average of a standard savings account. Traditionally, people have held a savings account at the same bank where they hold their checking account, making transfers between the two easy and quick. But with the advent of internet-only banks, as well as traditional banks that have opened their doors to customers across the country using online account opening, the competition on savings rate has skyrocketed, creating a new category of high yield savings account. So probably that is what the high yield savings account is about. So here it's a form of savings account which is different from the normal savings account that we all know, which we put our money over there as a form of saving it, and therefore has no interest being paid on it. But with this high yield savings account, we have some quite or good interest which is paid on it. So let's move on. So we have some key takeaways that could help you probably when you invest your money into the high yield savings account. So we have the interest rates on high yield savings account can be 20 to 25 times higher than what traditional savings accounts offer. Yes. Then we have 2. You may be able to open a high yield savings account where you already bank, but the highest rates are often available only from online banks. So online banks offer this opportunity for you to invest your money to gain high yield, to gain an interest on it, which is a very good thing. But online banks pay more. That is, their interest rate is higher as compared to the local banks. So the online banks, you can go there and make inquiries. You can visit your local bank where you save probably and make enquiries, which could help you as well. Then we have electronic transfers are easy to set up between a high yield savings account and your checking account, even if you hold them at different banks. So that is it. Then we have lastly, as you consider different high yield savings account options, weigh factors such as initial deposit requirement, interest rates, minimum balance requirements, and any possible account fees. Yes, so possibly if you want to make any enquiries, I think this would be a best option for you. To be best option for you. That is, you make enquiries about the initial deposit, the interest rate, minimum balance. Then we have requirements and possibly account fees, the charges. So this is the number one best investment opportunity or platform for you to invest your money in. And bet me, you will never fail. Let's move on to number 2. So number 2, we have the certificate of deposit. Certificate of deposit. What is the certificate of deposit? The certificate of deposit, in other terms, is also known as the fixed deposit. The fixed deposit. Why? Because here you put your money in it. That's, you invest your money. Then the bank gives you some period which the money has to be in your account for it to yield profit. So it could be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and so on. And with this certificate of deposit, if it calls for any emergency, then you want to make a withdrawal, then you see your bank, then any terms and condition attached to it, your bank will sort it out, then you make a withdrawal. Apart from that, you cannot make withdrawal unless the period or duration given to you elapses or is due before you can make any withdrawal. That is what the certificate of deposit is all about. We have there's fixed period of time, CDD for savings account, because the money must remain untouched for the eternity of their term or risk penalty fees or lost interest. Yes, so probably if you opt to invest in your money in a certificate of deposit, that's a fixed deposit, and the time is not due as I explained earlier. It's not due when you go in for withdrawal or to cash out. Then probably there are 2 risk factors. That is, either you pay a penalty fee or you lost your interest. But that is what the certificate of deposit is all about. And I bet you we have higher rate of interest on this certificate of deposit. They have higher rate of interest of this certificate deposit. So you can visit your bank, you can walk to any bank near you, make inquiries about this certificate of deposit or fixed deposit, then invest your money into it, and you will thank me later. So let's move on to some key things you should take note as far as certificate of deposit is about. We have top paying certificate deposit. Pay higher interest rates than the best savings and money market accounts in exchange for leaving the funds on deposit for a fixed period of time. Exactly, I've talked about that. Then we have 2. The certificate of deposit are a safer and more conservative investment than stocks and bonds, offering lower opportunity for growth but with a non-volatile guaranteed rate of return, which is perfect. Then we have 3. Virtually every bank, credit union, and brokerage firm offers a menu of certificate of deposit options. So every bank. being it online or local. Then we have 4. The top nationally available certificate of deposit rates are typically 3 to 5 times higher than the industry average for everything. So shopping around delivers significant gains. Perfect. Then we have lastly, although you lock into a term of duration when you open a certificate of deposit account, there are options for exiting early should you encounter an emergency or change of plans. So as I explained earlier, you can go in terms of emergency to request for your money, but there is a penalty or risk attached to that. So let's move on straight to number 3, the final top best investment for 2022. So number 3, we have the money market fund, the MMF. A money market fund is a kind of mutual fund that invests in highly liquid near-term instruments. These instruments include cash equivalent securities, and high credit rating debt-based securities with a short-term maturity, such as the US Treasuries. Money market funds are intended to offer investors high liquidity with a very low level of risk. Money market funds are also called money market mutual funds. So that is mutual funds, the money market fund, mutual funds. You invest in that, then there's some sort of liquidation around it. We have people investing in it and gaining some high interest also in that. And then there are certain things that we can also look at. Let's look at some takeaways or key things we should consider if you want to invest in the money market fund. We have 1. A money market fund is a type of mutual fund that invests in high quality short-term debt instruments, cash and cash equivalent. Good. Then we have 2, though not quite as safe as cash. Money market funds are considered extremely low risk on the investment spectrum. Low risk. Then 3, money market funds generate income that is taxable or tax-free depending on its portfolio. Good. But little capital appreciation. Then finally, we have money market funds should be used as a place to park money temporarily before investing elsewhere or making an anticipated cash outlay. They are not suitable as long-term investment. Yes, so probably you have this money that at least you want to save it somewhere, which you can earn some interest on it. Probably that money that you have will be used for a project within 1, 2, 3 years or within some months. You can go in for the money market fund. Because over there, once you invest a very short term, because you have a project or you have something you want to do with your money, once you invest over there within that short period of time, you could earn something on that money that you invested. So viewers, this is where we will bring you to. Thank you for having time with us. But before that, this is an educational purpose. Before you try to invest in any of these listed opportunities, if you want to invest your money, move to your bank, make inquiries, ask them questions, let them help you before you take decision or before you decide to invest in. Thank you for having time with us as we bring with you another opportunity of making money online all the time. If it is your first time of coming across our channel, kindly subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell so that when we post any videos such as these type of videos, you'll be the first person to get hold of it, to watch and educate yourself and take great opportunity out of it. Thank you once again. See you next time.